need y'all help. Y'all gonna have to repeat after me. We gonna do it like this. Migration. A migration. A migration. A migration. As you could listen, we drifted into a different stream. No need to verify the program, it is what it seems. This is your captain and he's your conductor. We got rapping on the concerto, it's new but with similar structure. So you can laugh out loud or be reserved in the crowd. Anything but pull your cell phones out. This is a hybrid. Hip-hop is classical, it's eclectic. The Prius of concertos is gas and electric. In such a hectic time with asymmetric minds, we think that ethnic cultures and us are misaligned. Beyond the naked eye, you'd be surprised. Surf up on the sound wave and see us all combined. And this is just the preface, the terminal, the station. Departing on the journey, multiple destinations, the U.S. enterprise. Summarized in the statement, the foundation of American music is what? Migrations. Migrations. Come on. Instrumental first stop, taking y'all to Ghana, many styles, but this is our spot, showing only one of 54 countries in Africa to explore. Forced migration to US, stresses that we focus on the West. Migration. From Ghana, through the transatlantic slave trade, Africans were robbed of their humanity and given the label slave, stuffed in the hull of a ship and stacked like sacks full of rice, considered 3/5 of a human because their skin was black instead of white. A tribe without a home and the means of traveling back. Various tongues and nationalities collapsed in the term black. Each culture having its own drum and its own lullaby to hum. And when those enslavers caught on, they took away even that. Now with drumming being prohibited, and you could get killed for becoming literate, the hands and the feet of their bodies became musical instruments. Now gathered around in a praise house, praying to God to find a way out. The sum of the things that came out is this praise we know as the ring shout. Crossing the pond, what type of journey we on? Going to Ireland and back. British depression and famine that swept to the land, and people moved to the U.S. Stories like Belfast to Virginia that mix and make bluegrass. Grab the banjos that came from the Africans. This is more than a pop for the Milton, it's more like a salad. Making a ballad when the migration went south. Mixing some more and make country. This is what happened when people migrate with their culture while trying to survive and make money. Journeys like Belfast to Virginia. Mix and make bluegrass. Grab the banjos that came from the Africans. This is more than a pop for the Milton, it's all of our stories. This sound that you're hearing is called the clave. It means key in Spanish. This is the thing that unites all these genres of music that you're hearing tonight. The congos, on the bongos, and the percussion ensemble, or a pop show. If you ever seen where it all goes, from the island where we was all told not to go. Now it's the blend with the African percussion and Spanish guitar with the indigenous instruments that give a hint to Western continents. The pitch away to rebalance is Cuba, land of the congas, the fusion, the rumba. Have you heard the rumors that all the sounds in America you're used to? It has a root you could trace back to Cuba. Take it to Cuba, land of the conga, the fusion, the rumba. Have you heard the Let's go, let's roll. Toss you in the salad boat. Slide down the Endo, the Big Easy in Louisiana. Giving us all the flavor like a hot pepper. We got the brass instruments from the Europeans. Rhythm instruments from the Africans. And chant from Indians, the West from Italians. And John Villa made this whole new instrument. The sousaphone was invented by this man. A new tuba, a different type of band. One that could play for days in a parade. Left the ballrooms and made the block a stage. The first line's the band, the second line is where you stand. And do your dance, got the neighborhood partying. So many cultures came together this way. And then they clapped to it with the same clave. Come on. Migration. A migration. Around 1964, James Brown made a sound none have heard before. Mixed a little bit of gospel, rhythm in the blues in like acid and basses. Boom, a sound that can move the whole room. Swept across the nation and burnt the whole room. He wanted drums in the front, arranged all the instruments and such. And now we got a style called funk. Entering the 70s in the South Bronx, a Jamaican immigrant in the record shop. Heard the record and found a way to make people dance in the party by extending the drum break. Now black people, like Latinos, in this manner danced in drum breaks and became the break dancers. The MC became rappers, atop of the funk foundation that morphed into hip hop. Our tapestry of music was woven in the 50s, but it reached our hands quickly. The U.S. Symphonies, jazz musicians from DC to Brazil on this cultural exchange while making peers. The sound waves that came into their ears, the syncopated snares of that simplified samba, rooted in this African tradition with European driven harmonies and melodies while on the beach listening. And having elements of jazz, made connecting fast, while having elements and swag that we didn't have. So these musicians collab with these Brazilians, recording this album inside this church up in the district. They calling it the new trend, the new wave, the new craze, a 62 in the decade. And to this day, all the jazz musicians knows of Brazil's influence with their music called bossa nova. Capital city of the USA. This man had a band that he needed to pay. Clubs were firing bands left and right. It was simple cause you only had to pay one DJ at the disco. The man took notice and figured it out. When the band took breaks, people could walk right out. While the DJs, they play songs continuously. So people didn't even have a moment to leave. So this one man gathered up his band with plans to never ever getting fired again. He told the drummer something that was out of the box. When you get to the end of a drum, you don't stop. So he established the infinite groove, mixed and funk with a little bit of jazz and blues. He mixed that Cuban influence, threw it in the flow, and then it resulted in a style called go-go. really special for y'all. We have reached that point in time in the concerto where we do a thing called the condenser. Alright? So usually a person will write it down, but I heard back in the 1800s, a person would actually improvise a condenser. So we do something similar in hip hop. We call it a freestyle. Freestyling means that we gotta improvise, create words, sentences, a stanza off the top. So I'm going to ensure that this here is all improvised. So I'm gonna have my friend come out here real quick and present me with the sacred music stand, with the sacred iPad that I will use to do something really special with you all. Thank you so much. Give it up for our friends here at the Capitol Theater, y'all. Thank you so much. So we're gonna make this really spicy. I'm going to take 10 random words from you all in the audience that cannot rhyme with each other and it cannot make sense next to each other, and I'm going to use all these words on the spot and make it work. They can't rhyme either. So you raise your hands like school, I point to you, I take the word and write it down and then not use it up in the freestyle. Who has the first word? What you got? Oh, we got crocodile. Hold on. Let's get, oh, my young friend right here. Say it again. What was it? Enchilada. It's dinner time. Clearly, you know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Enchilada. Enchilada, okay. We're gonna get 6 words, we got 2. How about my friend right here? Flash. All right. And right behind you. Inconceivable, the finest of multisyllabic words, ladies and gentlemen. Inconceivable. I know how to spell it the best way you can. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my young friend right here. Say it again. We got serendipity over here, and my young friend over here. Musication? Oh, we making up words. We're gonna take the music and the education, musication. What's your name, my little friend? What's your name? Maggie? All right, musication, trademark, Maggie, 2022. All right? Musication. All right, serendipity, too. All right, that's an extra word. If I get to it, I get to that. But I gotta reserve the finest last word for our concert master. Let's pass it back over here. Position. I'm gonna need that. If I trip on this. Position. I'm gonna take all of these words, make them rhyme, and make them make sense. And I want my friend Devlin to now switch from playing the drum to playing the congas. So I'm gonna take over with the beatbox, all right? And then we're gonna bring the rest of the orchestra in, all right? Y'all cool with that? All right. Are you ready? Are you sure? Are you sure? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Work this joint like a doctor. Christylez coming through, giving you the enchilada. This how I do with the freestyle. Emerge like a crocodile when you catch me on the profile. Do this thing in the dash. Do this thing real fast. Do it so fast that you might have thought I was the Flash. And it's so unbelievable. Some cats might have thought the joint was inconceivable. This is how I do this. Flip the freestyle, we using all music. With my friends and me, all serendipity. While you're waiting, we gonna serve you what musication. Migration, the prescription. If you messed up, you could see your position. Hey, and now we done right now, and we done right here, and this has been the freestyle. The composer, Evan